we've got the little countdown means that we're started. Yeah.
So we're filming?
We are. You know, sometimes we don't get a countdown like that when we're filming and doing it, you know, at the house. Usually someone goes onto YouTube and says, "Hey, will you two stop it?"
I'm gonna stop talking about Star Wars.
Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday Night with Ben Stowe, coming to you from DJ Expo. Ta-da!
I'm so glad you said that, because honestly, for a second, I thought you were gonna look at me and say, "Coming to you from," and I thought, oh gosh.
Oh, that's a quiz and I didn't study.
I know, like actually don't know where I'm at. I do now, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a blur. You went from production, music and such, and then they like stole you. I heard there was a mask. They came in and out the door.
Not exactly. It was, you know, Kat, our marketing director. You know, she drove into the festival grounds at 6:30 in the morning and picked me up.
With the pillowcase over the head. No, that wasn't Kat. That
had to get through security, I guess.
Elbow you a couple of times as you were being drugged to the car.
I'll be honest though, it was, you know, the festival was great. The seating capacity of the venue is like 15,000, and you know, it was a speedway. The stage was on the infield, and anyway, we had 22 national acts, and I was there for setup day and then 2 show days. It was fantastic. The rig sounded great. People were having a great time. But it was in the 90s, 94 degrees, and Sunday, the day I flew out, it was going to be 97 degrees. And of course, after a long day, then the crew still had to strike the rig and load the semis. And I thought I would feel bad. I thought I would miss them. And I gotta be honest, I just didn't. I didn't even think about
Ben,
that.
For setup crew, Ben felt really bad he couldn't be there for strike. He
heartbroken.
He missed you so much. He wished he could have been there sweating to, you know, yeah.
You know what, I have the greatest guys and gals, honestly. We have a couple women on our production team, and I really appreciate what they do. I felt a little guilty today getting text messages from people who attended, from artists, from management, saying, you know, great job, crew's fantastic, all these sort of things. And I thought, I really can't take credit for that. I mean, they're there doing the job and sweating and working until the wee hours of the morning to get that loaded. And so I guess I feel like kind of a bad person for not feeling bad. But then I got here and my friend Lou Paris said, "Are you a little jet lagged?" And I said, "I'm too tired to be jet lagged. Once I get some sleep, then I'll be jet lagged. I'm just, right now, I don't even know what I am." So we're at DJ Expo. I'm glad I've got that worked out.
We've got that down. And we're in the Electro Voice. This is the demo room that is going on here. There's a lot of stuff, the exhibit hall is downstairs, and then there's a few demo rooms up here, and Electro Voice.
So now I'm probably not the only tired one. Are you tired because the video is vertical?
Well, we're trying something new this time. We want to be attracting more really tall giraffe-like type animals in the animal kingdom. Or Instagram TV. We're going to IGTV, which is, if you guys pop out there, when we're covering these trade shows, we're doing more videos on IGTV. This will also be put up on YouTube, and you're going to say, "Oh, I hate those bars on the side." Sorry, that's just the way it is, because Instagram TV only takes the vertical. And you can go to Instagram, you can find a regular channel, and you can find our TV side of it. And you know what, this goes over, we could become like Instagram TV stars. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, everyone else has been on like real TV and then
it's on my bucket list.
YouTube, but I mean, we could be the first DJ Instagram TV stars. That would be awesome. Do you think that our wives would make us an extra cookie?
No, I don't.
Not a scoop of ice cream if we were good?
You know, I don't ask permission for the ice cream, I just eat it.
There's gelato downstairs, and
I'm a rebel.
I was looking at that, and it's like, wow, that looks really cool.
I'm the king of my castle when she's not around.
That's the way to say it.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at a few things here in the EV room, and there's going to be a few things we've talked about in the past. But we're going to look, because we've got the Evolve 50 in white that's here. We've got a case that is making a debut here at the show, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. I just had a chilling thought. I'm sorry, but well, you don't suppose my wife is going to watch this?
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, our wives don't watch.
Is there any chance you could edit that wife part out?
Yeah, no, they don't watch our shows.
I'm sorry, honey, please. I'm so sorry. Please let me have the ice cream.
Yeah, they don't watch our shows. They only listen to us on the other end once in a while and say, "Them again?"
You know, it's funny. Actually, sometimes my family does watch the shows, because I think it's honestly, it's like my wife's way of saying, "See, kids, here's Daddy. He's still alive. He still exists. Yeah, he's out there." So, yeah.
Especially when we do these from a remote location.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move the camera around and such. A typical show we'd be running straight on through, but we're going to have pauses and such as we go and look at some different gear around the room, and then yeah, give you an idea of what it's like here in the EV demo room at DJ Expo.
You're seeing it here first, by the way. It's not even open yet.
That's true. Yeah. We're recording before the day begins. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Let's go over and check out that new case.
All right, game on.
All right, so Ben, this is something brand new that you were just kind of showing me before we started here from Odyssey. Kind of walk me through, what are we looking at?
Well, I think sometimes the best ideas are those that come from people who use gear. And truly, I can't take any credit for this, and neither can Odyssey, who makes this case, because this case was designed by a DJ. This case was designed by Michael Anderson, who's a good friend of mine, and he said, isn't there a flight case for the Evolve? And I said, no, there's not. And he said, well, I would like one. I said, well, tell me what you'd like. And he, I was expecting somewhat of a napkin sketch, but he really put this together really fantastic, and gave us a great, a great drawing of what this case should look like. And here it is. So you can fit 2 subs up here, and we have a divider in the top to keep them from banging into each other in transit.
Nice.
And the reason the divider's in the top and not here is because we take the sub out, and now this compartment lifts up, and our tops and poles store down there.
So we've got our poles in the middle, and top on either side.
Yep, top on either side.
Excellent.
Super easy, super slick. Just in case a 50-pound system was too light for you, you can add some weight by putting it in a road case. But obviously, there is a real advantage to just taking that top, putting it on, and rolling this into a venue, and having that, gosh, I mean, when we brought it in here, Electro Boys had not seen this yet, and right away they said, well, we want a couple of those for sure.
Yeah.
So, just an option. Obviously, the Evolves come with the carry bags for the top, and you have the sub covers for the bottom. Eevee has a rolling case option available as well, a soft rolling case. But if a flight case is your style, this is a great way to carry 2 Evolves.
Nice, and it's got some really nice casters on the bottom, so you're going to be able to move this across rug, across hard floor, even probably across kind of a gravel surface if you absolutely needed to.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Our marketing team is going to get one as well.
Nice. And then, of course, once it's all put together and sealed up, you've got a spot where you can actually put another tote on top if you needed to for rolling in.
Yeah, absolutely, you sure could. We actually, we had 2 of these, and we put one on top of the other one, put wheels on one, and put the other one on top and rolled it in.
Nice.
You could use it as a table, I suppose, too. Maybe a DJ station. Put a drape in front of it. I don't know. Like, possibilities are endless, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mike Anderson, for a great job here.
Yeah, he nailed it. I think he should. Of course, he does video things, and he does this very well. But I guess road case design could be in his future. So
exactly. Nice. Let's keep working our way around the room. What else do we have here? Gosh, it looks like Eevee brought some swag.
Stuff.
Nice.
I question their judgment a little because these are glass water bottles. So I don't know. I thought you're going to give glass water bottles to a group of DJs. What could possibly go wrong?
Yep, nothing. It'll be perfectly fine. And then the nice hats. We've got some swag.
These are, look at these hats, man. I'll tell you what, these are fantastic. Nike hats.
Oh, geez.
Nothing but the best for our customers, I'll tell you what. So
very nice.
Yes.
Eevee doing some nice swag there.
Absolutely.
And then we come around and we have got this sound experience.
Yes, and really what you've got is you've got the biggest and the smallest side by side. You've got the ETX line, which is the biggest, the weapons grade. And of course, we've done a lot of shows talking about ETX, 18mm Birch, 2000 watt FIR processing, and all the wonderful things about ETX. And we only brought the dual 18s and the 3-way top. And then right next to it, of course, you have the smallest box, the lightest and most portable box in Eevee's powered line. Certainly no slouch. It's a small giant in the Evolve. And I think most people can hear the difference between a 12 and an 18 sub. I certainly hope so, but it's been really fun, an unintended consequence when the Evolve is playing and people are kind of looking at the ETX stack a little bit skeptical, like they're thinking the ETX stack is a little underperforming for what they're seeing, and then we point out that no, you're actually hearing the Evolve.
Not the Evolve, right?
They're like, wow, it really does a great job for as light and small as it is.
Yeah, they do. They've got a tremendous kick and a tremendous throw. I really like the way they arrange the array on there to have that dispersion and that throw. And then, of course, the angle on the bottom. I've come into a couple of situations where a person really needs that because you're on a stage.
Yeah, it's kind of like a J-curve in a line array. You know, in a true concert touring line array, it's kind of like that J-curve at the bottom, and that's sort of what you have there, that asymmetrical throw. And the waveguides that you mentioned are what really make the difference. That's honestly the secret in the sauce, and I'm not aware of anybody else that has that on their columns yet. And that's just why this leapfrogged so quickly, I would say, to the forefront. It's just physics. You know, we talk about it all the time. And there's a lot of other great columns out there, but that really has been the difference maker in terms of the sound quality and the evenness of the pattern, across the box's coverage angle.
Yeah. Cool, and we continue down. We've got basically the full line. We've got the EKX and the ELX 200, the newest members.
The newest members of the family, yeah.
And then we continue on down. So really, you've got a speaker for all levels here at the show. And they can come in here and listen to any one or two or three that they would like.
Yeah, you can come in and listen in what is probably the acoustically worst room possible. I don't know if this will pick up on camera, but just listen to this.
Okay, so if you could,
It's still echoing.
It's still echoing. It was a couple. There.
I mean, that is unbelievable. That is, I don't recall being in a room with really a flutter and a reverb tail like that at the same time.
And it's not that big of a room. I'll just kind of give you guys
but you want to know why? Look straight up.
Oh, it's bouncing around in the on that
cavernous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So here's the moral of the story. If you come in here and think these speakers sound good, they're going to sound great in any other room.
If you come in here and wonder, what's that echo that was like 3 seconds. It's clapped and it just kind of reverberated for 3 additional.
Here, time it.
About 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know if
do like some monastic chants or something in here.
Oh, that'll be funny. That will have to. So we've got the full setup here, and then let's turn around here because I was looking at this a little bit. You brought in one of the 808s here for the folks to check out too, if they want to be able to play with that and listen to an Evolve 50.
Yeah, we thought something to just, you know, a little bit situational. I think that's always the key for us. And despite, by the way, I want to put this in here, despite this room's incredibly challenging acoustics, we did not EQ anything. We didn't play any games with the speakers. So even in this difficult environment where we might really want to, we left everything flat. And I think that's really important. So same thing here, you know, very application relevant display.
Now I noticed you had them kind of angled out, kind of splayed out just a little bit as opposed to, you know, being straight. Is there a reason why you decided to do that?
Oh, there absolutely is. And one of the reasons, and here, I'll just step on camera, that these tops have a throw that is 120 degrees wide. So that's one of the reasons that these are great, is they have an incredibly wide arc of coverage. Well, if we have both of these tops facing straight forward this close together, we've got an overlap in that high frequency, and we're going to have comb filtering occurring in our dance floor area. So we've just towed these out. That's the terminology. We've just kind of towed these out a little bit. Again, now we've got this tremendous arc of coverage. So we've achieved, you know, this great arc of coverage and avoided the comb filtering that would occur in the middle.
Interesting. I did not know that, because there are many. I've seen these set up within 10 feet of each other numerous times in DJ photos, but I've never seen them towed out. Notice I use the proper terminology. I do learn things, people. Towed out.
You're a very smart guy, John.
And it works really well. That's cool. There's your lesson for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When you're that tight, you need to tow them out just a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just follow your ears. Try it, and you know, see what you like. I think you'll like this better. So. Of course, we could always spread them further apart, and that alleviates the concern as well. But this is one of those options when you want a small, very low-profile footprint. Of course, it looks nice.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it, really. And by the way, let's just point this out: these awesome cables that Evie is using.
Let me just try to read that. I'm having a difficult NLF. Hey, I've heard of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard that they make pretty good cables. Did you ever watch this video where this really crazy guy did this thing where he had like fire trucks driving over cables?
You know what?
Oh my gosh, you'd never believe that guy. He's just he's crazy.
It's been brought up a few times today, actually, and that really happened. Of course, we put our cables across the street and let an entire parade drive across them, 2 miles worth of fire trucks and everything else. And I'll tell you what, that didn't even really make a dent in the cable, let alone destroy it. Obviously, the cable's still in great shape. So we've decided now our town has a National Guard unit that's a mechanized infantry, and they've got the Bradley tracked fighting vehicles, and we're going to see how many of those can roll over it before either the Army quits running over it or the cable breaks. So I guess we'll see. Kudos and special thanks to our men and women who are serving the country, and a special thanks to those that are willing to drive tanks over our cables for us. The sergeant in charge, he said, "You want to do what?" And he said, "Okay, sounds good to me."
Let's do it.
We get to take our tanks out and break stuff, and And for those who are actually in the military, yes, I realize the Bradley fighting vehicle is not a tank, so pardon my loose definition of it, but it's a tracked vehicle for those of us who are not.
Exactly. Well, gang, that is kind of a look of the EV demo room here and what Ben's got going on during DJ Expo. We'll be back starting after Labor Day with our regular Tuesday night with Ben. Oh, Ben, by the way, after Labor Day, we're going to come back and be doing our show every week again.
Oh. Can sound guys still wear black after Labor Day?
I don't know.
Because it's all we own.
But you always look so stunning in black.
Well, I kind of, these are really comfortable shirts. I'll tell you what, I really like these EV, yeah. Something that's not, sound guy swag that's not black.
I know, that's so odd.
I didn't know what to do with it, so I wore it.
What am I going to do with it? I don't know. I could.
Guess I'll wear it. Yeah.
That's like the last thing I do with the shirt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. You know, it's so funny because if you've seen that meme, Laundry Day for Sound Guys, and it has a clothesline of black T-shirts. Yeah. So at the festival, one of our guys rigged up. I know one of our guys doing something rigging, right? Imagine that, crazy. One of our guys rigged up a clothesline between the two campers, and that's exactly what it was. There was a line of black T-shirts, and I saw that and I laughed so hard.
So true.
It was just so cliche, and it was honestly, it was they were trying out shirts.
So if people are not at DJ Expo and are interested, they want to get into EV stuff, this is a great time because I saw that there was a rebate going on with Ben.
Show specials and free covers. Yeah.
If they want to get and find out what the show specials and things are, what's the best way for them to be able to get a little love?
Just drop me a, well, they can get love just by reaching out, you know. So I've already given out a few hugs today, by the way. So I don't know if you can't hug people on TV.
No, not so
much. A virtual hug.
Yeah, that could be just kind of weird and creepy.
I think that's what it looks like to hug me. I don't know. You know?
Well, if you're about that tall. Actually, it was probably pretty accurate down to the. But anyway, if people want to do,
they can reach out to me. You can email me, ben@nlfxpro.com. You can find me on Facebook. You can go to the NLFX Facebook page and send a Facebook message there, and one of our dedicated staff will get back to you. Go find Katie Lynn Sabak, C-A-B-A-K, on Facebook, and she is just, I mean, a dynamo when it comes to this. She's so many people have come in here today, and we're not even open yet, and they've said, "Oh, Katie's my sales rep. She's helped me so much. She's taken such good care of me." And so, you know, obviously Katie's out there. I suppose you could send us a telegram. You can always call us.
Call.
Remember when people used phones to call people?
What?
Instead of, yeah, I know. So you can, any way that is convenient for you to reach any of us here at NLFX Pro and just say, hey, I need the Ben Stowe hookup on some DJ Expo specials, and we will take excellent care of you. And just to toss this in, sort of not at all related to the specials.
Not that we'd ever go on a tangent that wasn't related to
this whole show has been a tangent. It's fantastic.
We never would do that.
You mentioned, you know, like if you were this tall in the hug thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, because you're actually taller than me, I think. You're about maybe an inch or so taller than me. And 3 or 4 people today have said, boy, you're a lot taller than you look in the videos. So I don't know what you're doing in my videos, but you know, for the record, if you ever want to meet me, and I hope you do, and I hope to meet you, I'm 6'1", so just don't be surprised if I don't know if I don't meet the.
Yeah, I've run into that too. It's like you're so much taller because you see all of us. We're all the same.
Yeah, you're taller than me.
Video just adds inches to your height or something.
Something. I think it takes them away.
Or does it?
Because everybody thinks I'm short.
Weight to our. Does it add?
Everybody's like, I don't know. You only look like you're a couple inches tall when I see you on the screen. You know.
That's what I thought too. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back again after Labor Day with our regular Tuesday night show. We'll catch you then. Good night.